Hey everybody, it's John here from Mo City Reptiles, and today we're going to be talking about enrichment for reptiles and why it's important. So when we're talking about a specific topic within, let's say like the reptile community, something such as enrichment, we first have to understand what the definition of the word means in general. So based off of Google and the dictionary, enrichment means improving or enhancing the quality or value of something. In my job, in my day job, which I'm a CPS caregiver, we use the word enrichment a lot. And what enrichment basically is stating out of the definition is something out of the curriculum or out of an outlier that improves even with it not equaling to the curriculum. So like for kids, for kids they go to school, they do their homework, but things such as PE, music room, recess, those are all outliers or something apart from what they do normally that overall enhances the person or the animal in this case. So when we're talking about animals or reptiles in particular, a enrichment is going to be something that just adds to their daily activity or something that improves their overall well-being. For most animals, it's going to be things, or for most reptiles, it'll be things such as like feeling natural sunlight. Natural sunlight is an amazing enrichment. While we do mimic their natural environment in captivity, you can't beat the natural additives of things. So natural sunlight provides that amazing UVB for things such as like tegus, bearded dragons, iguanas, monitors, even snakes. These animals that are more neat, that rely on UVB, they take full effect of natural sunlight. And when we put these animals in, especially like our tegu, Marty, some tegus I've read about, they see UVB or natural sunlight different than they would from a light bulb, which you'll see the different behaviors. Sometimes they'll be just more alert, maybe more aggressive at times just because they are unusual with this sense. But most animals do improve a lot better from getting a couple times a week of natural sunlight. These animals are it's crucial that they get UVB. So having this additive overall benefits their overall health and well-being by having just some time in natural sunlight. Other forms of enrichment can be small things, such as adding different textures or feels to their enclosure. For a lot of us who keep reptiles, we like to deck out the enclosure, we like to have it planted, or even realistic. So having things that add different feels and different surfaces for them to interact with, such as rocks or cork, different plants, substrates can be a part of this as well, especially if you have more arid species, having something that they can use to burrow. Also providing, just climbing opportunities, or if you want to enhance it a little bit more, take the animal outside. This also flows in with the natural sunlight part. Taking your animal outside, allowing them to feel real grass, different terrains, getting the feel for a true wild environment, that can add to the overall health. It also can help them be a little bit more active. I notice when I take like my bearded dragons outside, they move more, they are constantly looking around, kind of pecking at things, and they're climbing. You see natural behaviors when you put them in a natural environment. And that's something that can, again, overall just improve their well-being and overall health as they age. For some animals, it can get very boring in the captive lifestyle, having the same exact enclosure your whole life, having the same exact interaction your whole life, it can be just very boring, and you'll see your animal become less active or just overall not wanting to really do anything. It's good to add a little bit of variety into the animal's life, such as maybe just adding something different every now and then to their enclosure. You can even add enrichment while you're feeding them. Things such as target training, tongue feeding can be an enrichment. There's certain objects. I know for like bearded dragons, there's like clear balls that you can throw crickets in, and the bearded dragon will chase the ball around or wait for the cricket to come out. There's reptile puzzles. There's a lot of different additives that you can add to enclosures. Or if you want to also spice it up a little bit, every so often, I don't know, if you have a bearded dragon in the same enclosure for like 2 years or even a year, switch the enclosure up or add something different, add a new hide, add something with different smells, just add something different. Even just switching up their diet a little bit can also be an enrichment. Technically, it just adds some different characteristic that will overall benefit them in the long run. When we are keeping our reptiles, we also become very comfortable and they're doing good, so we're going to keep them that way. And then we add to our collection, of course. It's something that we all experience every now and then, but we also have to settle down and understand that you want the animal to have the best prolonged life. So again, adding all these extra benefits can amazingly help them with their overall growth, well-being, and health. I've seen it with my bearded dragons, especially recently, and also Marty, my tegu. We do the same thing with a couple of our snakes, like William or Dewey. We have bird perches, like the big ones that are like probably 6 feet tall and stand, and we'll go outside and we'll just let them on the bird perch, and they'll climb, they'll perch, they'll explore around. I have a small little tree on my patio, so sometimes with like my chameleon, I'll let him go outside, get some natural UVB. It's things like that that just add to an overall well-being of the animal. But that's pretty much going to be it for this video. It was just a quick little enrichment video, teach everybody what enrichment is, how can we help get enrichment for our animals, and just some benefits. But if you did find this video helpful or interesting, or you have any questions, definitely like and subscribe. And again, if you have any questions, comment them down below. Check out our TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram if you are interested in crested geckos or isopods. Go to our Morph Market link in our YouTube bio. But again, thank you all very much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.